Alex Ramosi said 100 outreaches per day at a bare minimum in order to see results in your small business, in your sales agency, whatever. However, if you ever attempted to do 50 outreaches a day, you understand that it's draining, time consuming, and it just doesn't always work out as far as getting it done. And so in today's video, I'm going to show you how I helped a small business do anywhere between 50, 100 to 1,000 outreaches per day using N8N and AI automation. So let's get right into it. Very quick video today. This part right here, or overall, this is the workflow that sends the emails, right? It's three different parts. You have the section that retrieves all the leads from your CRM, from your spreadsheet, whatever. You have the part that personalizes all the information. And then you have the part that actually sends out all the emails. Now, the reason we have a personalization section is because if you're just sending the same template over and over and over again, it can get very stale. And sometimes people can see that it's a cold outreach. And in my experience, and probably if you're watching this in your own experience, the more personal you make it, the more it seems human, the more it seems like, okay, they actually did research on me. Let's see what they have to say. Showing that you did a little bit of care, you're not just like spamming emails, whatever. It helps your open rate. So getting straight into it over here. Now, in this setup right here, the CRM is pretty much just a Google Sheet node. But again, you can use Google Sheet, go high level, Airtable, HubSpot, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Don't pay too much attention to these little 3 node blocks right here. They're kind of all over. These are for a separate workflow that I'm running in the background to track everything that's happening as far as API calls, how much money I'm spending in automation, etc. If you're curious on how that works, I have a video. I'll put it right here. Super handy. Now, it doesn't only help you with security and tracking everything financially, but it gives you a better picture on exactly how your automations are running in the background, which you should be paying attention to. I won't even get into it in this video, but again, if you're more curious on what these mean right here, check out that video. I made it not too long ago. But from there, once you get the leads, the first thing you want to do is check for previous leads, get all the new leads, compare them against each other, and then filter out all the leads that you haven't contacted yet. Then from there, then you can limit the amount of leads that you want to send at once. I can open this part up right here. So if you want to send, let's just say 45 leads today, we would change this to 45, or it's already 45 right now. If I want to send 1,000, I would just change this to 1,000, and then et cetera, et cetera. Now, I won't be running this automation in full for an example, because again, this is an actual production level workflow that I'm running right now, and I don't want to trigger it because then, well, for one, you're going to see the leads, and that's kind of like, personal information. I don't want to give you free leads, and then not only that, but I don't want to accidentally send out emails because I don't want to do that right now. So moving on. Then from there, you're going to obtain information. Now this part right here, this whole section works by scraping their links, landing pages, websites, sign up forms, anything you have in their bio. We scrape it, pull that information, and we personalize it. So again, don't pay attention to these 3 notes right here. Separate video. From there, we go over here to this if node to say, okay, if we were successful in scraping the website, landing page, etc., then we will actually go ahead and format everything into a personalized message. Now, if we can't scrape that part successfully, then we're going to just ignore them because, again, we don't want to send a blank template email. We want to make sure everything is personalized to get the most out of our effort. So from that point on, we want to format their name. Now, depending on what industry you're reaching to, let's just say you're doing doctors and you see that their name is Alice Johnson, right? You want to make sure that you're not saying, hey, Alice, or hey, Alice Johnson. You want to say, hey, Dr. Johnson. Or if they're a nurse or something like that, you want to put the correct suffix for their title in their email. And this whole OpenAI node right here takes all the information from not only what their name is, information from their Instagram, their website, etc., and then it turns that into a proper title to attach to the email. And then from there, I kind of revealed to you what I was outreaching to, but don't pay any mind. From there, what you want to do is personalize the message. from all the information you got from their Instagram, website, landing pages, etc., into the body of the email. We send that out from there, and then we note back to the CRM spreadsheet, whatever that we actually outreach to them. Then we wait about 8 seconds. You don't want to spam too many emails at once because the email provider that you're using could flag you as spam and then just shut down your entire process. You don't want that. But after 5 minutes or so, is it 5 minutes? 8 minutes, sorry. 8 minutes, you're going to go ahead and do that whole process all over again. And you'll keep doing that until eventually you're done and you hit all the leads inside your spreadsheet for the day. So with this automation right here, I was able to help a client close at least $1,500 in sales from just cold outreach alone via email. Very helpful, very super efficient. It doesn't take too much time, and it's not that AI robotic feel because we're personalizing our information based off of them, right? And even then, we're giving the AI examples of a real person to make it seem as if it's it's not AI. So again, super handy if you're a business that relies on cold outreach or closing deals, whatever. By doing outreach, this is a great automation for you to have. It's almost essential. Like there's no question about it. You need this in your business. So if you're curious about this, don't hesitate. Again, I was able to help a client close $1,500 in sales from just this right here. So if you're curious about how we can set this up for you and your business, click down below in the description, book a free 15-20 minute call. We can sit down, talk about where your business currently is, all the pain points you're going through, how this automation can be fitted just for you and your business, and potentially any other help you might need via AI and automation. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you.